guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Cobe Rise.
It's coming for you, coming for you, It's coming for you, coming for you,
Oh Lord, do not forget the gorillas. Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a late hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit. Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I roll on to you.
It's your boy Nitty, man. Sub mofo.
Alright, drop what you got going on today, man.
Yeah, man, bro. You know, I just did an interview and shit, you know, and man, we got the new drop. We take a drink at there. You know how it is.
Okay. Pulled up, man. We just had a photo shoot at the gym.
Word.
We got it in, man. We got the CMOS coming out. We got it in the Crunch Gym, fitness gym. So anybody want some CMOS? Yeah, pull up this.
Hey.
You know, so we're taking over doing one.
Right.
Exactly, bro. One gym at a time. You feel me? We gotta get KJ plugged in, bro. What you got going on?
I just been in the suit. I just been trying to make some music.
Hey,
Got a lot coming up, man.
Word. What's up?
I know we not rolling dice on that bread. What you got going?
Word.
Saber L roll strictly for the ride. I don't like to do shit if a nigga ain't high, even when I'm getting fly. Still puffin' on that lie, taking that bullshit. I gotta have that eye. Niggas really wanna try, compete with the best. Hit the shit so hard, it swell up your chest, make your heart stop. Call that cardiac arrest. You start getting warm like it's melting off your flesh. You can test.
Stay tuned, guys.
Let's go. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin', man? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise, you dig? We back at it again, as y'all can see. Listen, this is a Sunday, so you already know if it's a Sunday, it's a special guest. Everybody tapping in with me on IG. What's going on, Charmaine? Cracking out these YouTube vids. Bro, listen, I'm cracking these YouTube vids too, man. We're going to have to link up, man, for sure. Yeah, what's going on? I wish I could have went to the fight. If you would have went to the fight, we'd have had a good time for sure. And we're going to talk about that fight too. We definitely going to just pay some bills real quick. First and foremost, shout out to Queen City Organic. If you want your raspberry raffle sea moss, this is the only fitness sea moss you can get, and you have it local right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hit your boy up on my IG at King Alajuwan 21. You can hit me on Facebook at Rise and Rise Academy, YouTube Rise and Rise Academy. For your jar, it's $30 a jar. I take my sea moss right before I hit the gym. I mean, tons of energy, getting shredded. It's summertime. We don't have time to be out of shape. You dig what I'm saying? So get your fitness herbs, get your fitness products today from your boys truly at the Rise and Rise Academy. Again, True High Clarity, truehighclarity.com. Get your fits. It's how you want to live your life. True, high, and with clarity. You dig? And shout out to my man AJ Chambers last night for doing this thing, man. That man done won the title, man. Shout out to AJ, man. He is the MMA champ of North Carolina. Yes, he is the MMA champ of North Carolina, and he is a sponsor of your boy, True High Clarity. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Salisbury, North Carolina. We put Salisbury on the map. We are coming in hot. What's going on with my man Ernest? What's going on, Kay? Yes, sir. What's going on, Diamond? You already know it's about to be a crazy topic today. Definitely, bro. And I'm going to tap in with you, too. So, we got a special guest, man. It's Sunday. So, if it's a Sunday, we're about to get the Lord's Prayer. You feel me? So, we're going to have a good little topic and a good little word from yours truly, man. Shout out to my dog. We got Trai Diggs in the building, man. What's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, man? I appreciate you having me on the show, man. What's up, everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. What's up?
Absolutely, man. That's a blessed Sunday, man. I know we was chopping it up, man, before, and I'm like, yo, this in the fight. So I went to a fight last night, so I was tapping in with my peoples, and so my homeboy AJ, man, shout out to AJ, and we went out to the fight, man. This was for a title fight. It was MMA. It was here in Charlotte, the Grady Cole Center last night.
Okay.
Man, it was so many people out there, bro. And you could tell like the energy levels was so high, so we was like supporting them, right? So AJ was like way more fit than this dude, man. And it showed, bro. I mean, the fight was no more than 40 seconds, bro. I mean, I don't even think it was that.
Oh, wow.
Long. Like literally the guy tried to slam him, he couldn't slam him. And so AJ hit him with a 1-2, pulled back, hit him with a jab, and then kicked him, bro, in the face. Ground, boy. And he wailing on him like that. The ref had to push him off and fail, bro, trying to break the fight. He's like, it's over.
That's how you're supposed to do it, though. Congrats to him. Congrats, AJ.
Yeah, man. Shout out to AJ, man. I think he about to fly back to Colorado either today or tomorrow, but shout out to him, man. I had him on the show, too, so I'm going to bring him back on the show, man. We're going to definitely chop it up. But yeah,
cool.
You feel me? But yeah, man. So tell my folks, man, who you are, man, and how they can reach you, where they can find you at as well.
All right, I'm Trai Diggs. You can find me on Instagram at Trai.Diggs. That's Trai.Diggs. I'm an all-natural IFBB pro. You won't see many of what I bring to the table, man. I'm all about self-control, motivation, inspiration, and just wanting everybody to be at their best, man. Making sure you can look in the mirror and admire the man or the woman that you are. I'm talking about wholeheartedly admiring the person you are. You got to love who you see so you can go out and push that out. So I really preach that, practice what you preach. I've been training now on a one-on-one level for about 12 years. I'm an athlete, so I came from training. I ran track all my life, ran track in Charlotte as well. State champion, born and raised in Charlotte, West Charlotte. For all y'all to know, I got 2 state championships at West Charlotte. Went to UNCC, and from there I got injured, and then I went to A&T State University, and from there I got an economics degree at A&T. So yeah, man, that's a little bit of the backdrop.
That's a resume.
I love fitness, though. I love fitness.
That's a hell of a resume, bro, and that's crazy, man. I ran track too, man. What'd you do as far as your events?
So I did 110 hurdles, I did 300 hurdles, 400 hurdles in college, long jump, and 4x1. We definitely were the shit. I ain't even gonna lie. So we won indoor title, and then we won outdoor title, 98, 99. I graduated in 2000.
That's what's up, man. I remember it was this one dude that went to the West Charlotte, bro. He actually passed away recently. I think his name was Trent Guy, I believe.
Trent Guy, yeah, he was older than me. He was one of my coaches back at Queen City Stratas and Flights. Yeah, he's got a nephew. He's Trent Jr. He's still out. He played football for, I think, Louisville. I think.
Yeah.
Good guy. He's got a wife and kids. Good family, man. But yeah, man, I remember him like it was yesterday, man. He was all into it, like literally all into it.
Yeah, for sure, man. I remember he was repping West Charlotte like super crazy. I remember he was going like viral around the state, like one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy, bro.
Well, he put that work in, though. Tell you the truth, he really put that work in.
I remember the first time I actually seen him, bro. I was in we was in outdoor track and we had the state meet. So the state meet was at A&T. If he was outdoor, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I did triple jump and I did long jump out there. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Shout out to all my folks. Oh yeah, we was getting it in, bro. I went to I did indoor track and we went to UNC Tar Heels for the indoor track meet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I did that. And
so what high school did you go to?
I went to East Rowan. I was in Salisbury.
East Rowan. Okay, Salisbury. Yeah. Hold on. What colors were y'all?
We were red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. Okay. Because I remember we used to always do a lot of meets in Salisbury against Rowan, East Rowan. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, man. So, like, I remember going against West Charlotte. All the boys from West Charlotte was fast. We already knew if we was going against West Charlotte, all the
better break.
we was gonna lose. We was like, I already know we're gonna lose that.
Oh man, we did have a squad, man. That was one of my prize, man. Just running track that helped me out a lot in life because track was a sport that you had to do it yourself. I mean, you had teammates, but could nobody help you get a better time? Could nobody help you jump farther? Could nobody help you run that 400 faster but yourself? So it was a real sport where you actually had to take accountability, and that is what really pushes me to where I am today. Taking accountability, man, not blaming anybody and not having any excuses.
No, that's a fact, man. I remember because, like, when you do track, if y'all don't know about track, whenever you do track, everybody has points that you put on the board. So, like, even though y'all on a team, let's say if y'all have a sprinting team, it might be like 5 of y'all. If y'all each do some sprint events, like, depending on your time, you know, I may get 3 points, you know, Trey may get 3 points, and somebody else may get 1 point. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the time and the heat that you was in, because everybody got different heats. So, like, it's a real deal. Like, and, you know, everybody has to play their role. They have to pull their weight to get them points on the board. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I remember I pulled some points because I did field events. Field events did a lot of points. So, I did triple jump, long jump. I did the 4x1, the relay. You feel me? I did the 4x2. I think my freshman year, man, I did the 800. Like, I did a bunch of different stuff, bro.
Woo, so you did that 8?
I did the 8, bro. I did the 8, yeah. And then my sophomore year, I did the 400. And then I started doing more sprinting events as I got in the junior and senior year. And that's when I started to do more weights, getting that fast twitch muscle, getting all those get together, resistance training. I learned all that, bro, when I was like 16, 15 years old. And it carried with me today. You know what I'm saying? So when you said you had that track background, I said, yeah, I already nobody know what he's talking about.
Exactly. And then, you know, going to West Charlotte, I played under Coach Knox, you know, one of the top head coaches in the nation as far as high school. Yeah. Yes. So weight training was not an option. 9th grade year when it was not an option. Either you weight train or you did not play. You don't even come out here if you don't want to weight train. And that was every day. That was summertime every day. So it would go right from track straight back to football. So, yeah, man, great foundation. I got a great foundation, man.
No, that's facts, man. But we're going to get to some of these comments, man. It got everybody coming in, man. This is crazy. Good afternoon. Shout out to my boy, man, Self-Fi. You feel me, man? You already know we tapping in. Bag chasers all the way. Definitely, bro. Yeah, we're going to tap in. Shout out to K. Shout out to Kales, my brother. What's up, man? Hey, I seen that lineup you did on old buddy from Tampa, man. Shout out to Kales at the Boston Barbershop Lounge, man. If y'all ever in Kannapolis and Concord, man, you want to get a lineup, shout out and hit up my boy Boston and hit up my man Kales, man. I mean, them boys nasty with the Clippers, bro. I'm telling you. They got me right.
Yeah, like a fresh cut, boy.
Oh, my God. Bro, it's like you can go out there and take over the world when you got a fresh
cut. As soon as you need a cut, you be like, change your whole persona, boy.
Now, for real. It make you a new man, dog. For real. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my IGs. Shout out to my Instagram.
Exactly.
Shout out to my Facebookers, bro. No, that's wild, man. Like, what? So now that I know you in track, man. I know you also do physique bodybuilding, bro. How'd you get into the physique bodybuilding?
So physique bodybuilding. So long story short, man. After high school, through high school, I was a wild kid, man. I grew up in a neighborhood that either you were somebody or you were nobody. So I wanted to be somebody. Started messing with a little weed. Started selling weed. You know what I'm saying? And because really, at the end of the day, I just wanted to smoke for free. I was smoking. I wanted to smoke for free, and the best way to do that was to sell it. You know, so that right there led me.
Because they had to have smoker friends to get smoke for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So that led me down a little different path, but I've always been a business-minded individual. I've always known I had to graduate. I always knew that I had to have good grades, finish school. So that never came into play, but I always knew that I had this kind of business aspect about me. And I always saw things as commodities, and, you know, I didn't think of it as drugs. I just thought about it as a way to get better and get my joy and get my weed free and everything. So that right there led me to basically selling drugs until I was like 30 years old, and I got caught up on a trafficking case, and from there I went to prison. From there, I learned more about nutrition. I learned about training through just some other inmates in there that were really had been in there a long time, and they just knew, hey, don't eat that food, bro. Get you some macros. Get your tuna. We'll get eggs from the kitchen. And I started really learning about nutrition, learning about macros. So eventually, when I got out, I started working out because I've always worked out, and I always knew that, hey, this is going to be part of me. I'm going to come out and I'm going to teach other people. So when I got out, I started training, started doing one-on-one training, which was great. I had an IT job that I worked as well, but I wasn't happy in that position, so I always had clients. And as much as I was training, I had a lot of people always come up to me and say, hey, man, you don't bodybuild? I said, no, I'm just a trainer. You know what I'm saying? They were like, man, you need to try to be a bodybuilder. So got up with my buddy Hop Barbarian. He's all natural bodybuilder, all natural pro bodybuilder. And he was like, yo, let's get you in the show. So I started out with OCB. Yep. OCB is an all natural organization. First show, tore it up in Greensboro, turned pro. After that, I did 2 more pro shows. But then COVID hit. And once COVID hit, they started canceling a lot of shows. I was 4 weeks out on 2 shows and they canceled them. So from there I was like, bro, nah, I'm not gonna be doing this. And then they kept telling me, hey, bro, you need to do NPC. And I'm like, bro, but I don't use steroids, you know. They were like, bro, your physique, you're fine, you can try. So bro, I went in there and did it, man, and I won my first show. I won the Charlotte Cup, got qualified. Did a national show in Arizona. Yeah, did a national show in Arizona, got a little sniffed on that one, got second place in that one, but came back and did the Universe in New Jersey, Teaneck, New Jersey, and that was the experience of my life, man. It was so many athletes there. I got on stage that morning, 10 o'clock. Didn't get back on stage till 10 o'clock that night. That's how many athletes there were. Yeah, and that show right there, I won my pro card, and from there, it was just like, yeah, that's it, man. I made it. That was one of my goals, was to get my IFBB pro card, and it takes a lot of people a lot of time to do that, a lot of shows, but blessedly, I've been in situations, and I've had self-control to be able to grind all through the season. I got mad support. My wife supports me, my kids support me, and I think that's the biggest thing in bodybuilding, having support. Because if you got a nagging girlfriend, nagging boyfriend, and you can't fully adapt or just give your attention to yourself, it's a selfish sport. So you have to have somebody that really cares about you. So with that being said, man, I just took on the bodybuilding, and I'm IFBB pro.
Oh my God, it's so much to break down, man. Listen, if y'all can hear him on IG, man, put a thumbs up. And if y'all have any questions too, man, please put them in the comment section and I'll read them out live. You feel me? This is a live Q&A, man. It's so much to break down, bro. I didn't know you learned all that stuff in prison, but I'm gonna keep it hot. Like a lot of the folks, people sleep on this, because I know like one dude who came out of prison, right? And that's how they kind of got into fitness too, because the amount of weight that they were doing, the amount of reps that they were doing is just like a crazy amount, because they ain't got no time for it. But learned a lot, came out, you know what I'm saying, and actually turned it into a real business too. You know what I'm saying? So you can find some things, you can find your way in any situation as long as you make the best of it.
You gotta make it.
Yeah, and then when you capitalize on it, that's how you know you're doing a real thing, and then you helping everybody.
Real talk, like making the best of every situation, no matter where you are, no matter where you are in life. If you broke right now, you gotta make the best of it. You gotta have the faith of, even if, not if I get this, but even if I'm broke, I'm still gonna do this. Even if I don't feel like it, I'm gonna do this. You have to have the even if mentality. And for me, when I went in, I thought I was good, because, you know, we're athletes. You know, I worked out before I went in and whatnot. But I got in there, man, and I ain't gonna lie, about the third day, once I found my car, you know, I got in my car with my guys, and they like, yo, this is what we do. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, I threw up. I threw up like the first 2-3 days. You know, we were doing sets of 20 pull-ups. 20 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 10 sets. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Tuesday, Thursday, we would do 500 squats. We would do 100 lunges each leg, and then we would run 3 miles. That was the car I was in. Some people did different stuff, but that was the car I was in. And like I say, we didn't even have weights, bro. We had to make our own weights, because in Venice Federal Prison, they took the weights away, I think, in like early 2000s. So we had to use bars that were laying around. We would have the bars, and then we would put like pavers weight papers that we grinded out and we put the weight on and use that. Use bag weights, water jugs, and whatnot. So you find out that it's not where you got to make the best of where you are. You got to just make do with what you have.
You do what you have.
Yeah, but from there, bro, I thought everything was sweet. I was at a federal camp. I thought everything was sweet. And got caught up with a cell phone, man, trying to do some things on the outside, inside, trying to still make moves and talk to family and whatnot. And got sentenced. I was in the hole for 123 days. And that hole really changed my perspective on life. It changed my perspective on just who I am. Because at the end of the day, I still was Trai. I still was able to laugh. I still, it was a day in there where I really wanted to get out. Shit. Yeah. I was like 23-1, man. And after a while, those guards, they make mockery of you. And I remember this one time I was ready to go out, I was ready to go out to the fence, to the dog fence to get my 1 hour rec in. And the guard walked by and was like, nope. He said that my bed wasn't made up all the way. I had this one little piece on the bed that didn't touch under the sheet. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, fuck y'all. So I started putting tissue over my window, and I made them check on me every fucking 30 minutes. I was like, y'all want to play? So after that, really, I started bidding, man. I started just accepting where I was, accepting the time I had in there because some of the other guys that got sent to the hole that was on that cell phone did not stay in there as long as I did. They got transferred. I was a short timer, so I spent half my bid locked up in the hole. And then I got released from the hole, straight onto the streets.
Dang.
So it was a little different. Yeah, it was a little different, but what I learned from that was, man, just adversity and all that stuff. Like, you can make it through anything. Your mind is stronger than you think. And I think a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people forget the trials and tribulations that they go through. Parents dying, witnessing bad things. You got to go back to that place when you feel like you're ungrateful. So every time that I feel like I'm getting ungrateful, I just go back to the hole. I feel like shit. I remember when I ain't had shit and I couldn't do real squats. I was doing air squats, body squats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pull-ups on the bed. So,
bro,
that right there helped out a lot, bro.
I don't think people really get what you like, what that is, man. Because all right, people hear prison, but they don't necessarily get it, right? So, and I know I don't want to say their names, but I know a couple people who done went to those. That's why I was asked 23-1 because they was in federal prison. They had 23-hour lockdown, and so they was wilding though because when they was doing stuff just to get in lockdown. But then when you was in lockdown for an extended period of time, you sitting in that hole by yourself, man, your mind going. So you really don't anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Some people go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Discipline. So some people try to off themselves. But it's just a different place. I don't think people really get it. So coming out of that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of mental fortitude. And I relate that to fitness too, because you gotta have that mental fortitude. When you put the bar up, you need lifting that weight and you keeping that discipline regimen. You got to go to a crazy place to really get above.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing for me. When I went to, now I ain't go to jail and like that. I ain't go to prison. I was in college and stuff. But when I got out of college, most people want to get their job. They want to go to work, and just live this fantasy life, right? Just this whatever it was. And that I tried it and it didn't work. I said, man, this ain't it. I was going to work, going to sleep. I wasn't even working out, bro. So I was like, man, this is life, bro. This is not like what they told me it was going to be. So
it ain't sweet.
It really ain't sweet, bro. So I was like, hey, we got to get back to it. So I was always told, man, when I was in high school, when you played football, everybody used to talk about how sore they were because you had to lift weights really hard. Mm-hmm. You had to go and do football workouts right after school. You feel me? So everybody was like, man, I'm sore, coach. And I'll never forget my coach told me, he said, listen, you always going to be sore. Get used to it. And eventually we got used to it because we kept it consistent, but we weren't sore anymore. Actually, we just got stronger. And that's
exactly. Yeah.
So I said, you know what? In my mind, I got to get stronger because I was going to work, going to sleep. So I said, let me go back to the gym. Went to the gym, kept it consistent for a while. And I would always have an issue with getting a bench press of 185 in high school. You feel me? That was my goal.
Yeah,
so
that was the goal.
I'm about to get 185. You feel me? So I was going to the gym constantly, right? Every day. And I couldn't not go because going back home, you had to pass the gym. I was at the YMCA right off of what's that road? Almar Road on the east side.
Okay, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, in the cut. So I had to make that right. I said, let me go ahead and get in there, make it right. in there working out, bro. Finally hit 185, but I didn't even stop there, man. I just kept going, man, till I got to 300. You feel me? So I just kept that. I had to go back to that place and say, listen, I'm sore. Yeah. I'm always gonna be sore, and I'm gonna keep it going. You gotta have that mental fortitude to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
That's a big fact. And that, so with all that being said, man, you learn so much, man, coming out of prison, and now you getting into the civilian lifestyle, right? So now taking what you learned and then turning it into where it is now. You done went and did IFBB Pro shows. You know, you're doing your thing. You're learning a lot. I know you learned way more doing those shows because I get it.
Oh yeah, it's the process. It's the process. Like I tell people, it's never the end goal. It's the process of the working out, the getting up early, doing more cardio, staying on the nutrition plan that's just unbelievable for the average person. And one thing to help me out with nutrition, bro, just like I said, going back to a place where I didn't have a choice what to eat. I ate what was on the tray, what got slid in the door. You know, that right there is a real humbling experience, bro, not being able to choose what you want to eat or when you eat. Choosing when you want to get up. Oh, no, had a guy that was that had been in a hole about 2 years, man. Every morning at 4 a.m., he would bang on the door wanting his food. I'm talking about kicking on the steel door at 4 a.m. in the morning in a steel building. Like, you know how loud that is?
Yeah.
So, like, coming from that, and then, like I tell people, you know, you get locked up, it's cool. But when you get locked up, when you already locked up, like, you get to a point where, like, what the fuck you gonna do to me? Like, you locked me up and you locked me up again. Like, I'm at the bottom of the barrel. It's no more fear, bro. I got to the point where it was no fear for me because my biggest fear was getting locked up. I knew what I was doing on the streets. I knew what the fuck I was doing. I was selling drugs. And eventually, you either go here, you get shot, get killed, or you learn, or you end up in prison. I ended up in prison. And then the worst thing you want to do in prison is end up in a hole. And I ended up in the hole. So at the end of the day, it was like, and then the worst thing that can happen in the hole, bro, is that the prison going lock down. Which I experienced that for a whole 3 weeks. Prison went on lockdown. That means no chefs. Nobody cooking because the prison is on lockdown. Prison, we cook for each other. And with that, man, I'm eating peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter in a pack with peanut butter on this side, jelly on this side, 2 pieces of bread, and you get a carton of milk. They're probably halfway old. Right. You know, so nutrition for me coming out of that was kind of like, oh, I get to eat this? Like, this is it. Yeah. Like, it wasn't as bad as some people make it to be, but I just think not having a lot of choices going through that helped me out with bodybuilding, helped me out with just training. You know what I mean? Because you don't have a choice. You just got to do it.
I feel that, bro. And like, because like you said, you didn't have a choice. So getting out, like, you thinking you have all these options. You like, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, well, what's Instagram. I'll eat whatever you gotta do. I know it's gonna be cleaner than what I had. You feel me? And I
exactly.
You know what? I think the average person gets so caught up because we're so spoiled. They didn't have it where they didn't have no choice. Like, they have all these choices, so they just choosing, and they're like, well, I'm gonna just eat whatever. And I'm like, that's why you in a position of where you at, because you ain't jump.
Convenience and comfort. Yeah. Convenience and comfort are the two biggest downfalls of Americans. Convenience and comfort.
I like that. That's a bar right there. I wish I had one of them little
ding ding ding. But no, for real. I mean, think about it, bro. Like for me, so now we'll get into this later, I guess. But like with my nutrition, I eat for my blood type. You know, I'm blood type B, and I stopped eating chicken. Okay. You know, I stopped eating chicken this year. I stopped eating pork when I went to prison. Before that, but like, I don't go to Chick-fil-A no more. I don't go to Bojangles no more. Yeah. It's just like you slim down your choices, and it allows you to keep your focus on what you need to focus on. I know certain foods I can't eat because it's not beneficial to my blood type. I think a lot of people don't want to do that because they don't want to X out the foods that they love, but they forget the foods that they love might be having them feeling the way they feel.
Bro, you are preaching. So what I do, I'm a mostly plant-based person, right? So I cut out I cut out the meats, I cut out the dairy and all that. But see, I still have cheat meals, and my cheat meals is actually seafood. So my cheat meal, I'm gonna have me a salmon. You feel me? I'm gonna go get me a little salmon BLC, get some shrimp or whatever. But what that did for me was, it, like you said, I have a food list that's very narrow. So I said, if it ain't on this list, I'm not eating it. And that got me so disciplined, bro. It got me shredded. And not only that, I was starting to learn what's going to get more muscle and what I can eat to put more muscle on with being plant-based. and I can't stand these little vegan, skinny, white, just like these lame-os, you know what I'm saying? Because it make us look bad. Because now everybody like, oh, I want to be all vegetarian and be all skinny and slim. I'm like, bro, it's
Now it
the
don't work.
stigma, yeah, because like it's what they show on the screen. They're like, they show all these flowers and all this bullshit. I'm like, bruh, I get it in with the meatheads too. Like, don't do that. You feel me? Like it's what you put into it. You still got to go to the gym and get it in. And I've been plant-based, and I did my shows plant-based, and I'm over there competing with these guys. You feel me? So I'm on
definitely
card too. But I guarantee I'm the only one that's doing it plant-based. You feel me? So
man, that's awesome.
Yeah, and so I just did it because I started to feel better. So that was like a whole separate thing. I was like internally, I would always get a stomach bug at least once a year.
You had the conviction of what it did for you.
I did it, yeah. So once I did it, all of that stuff went away. Like, granted, you know, the weight stayed the same. So I said, okay, cool. I don't have to lose weight and still be vegetarian or vegan. Yeah. But I said, well, I want to gain weight, but I also want to see what else I can do. Man, my taste buds changed, bro. The water that I drink completely different. I was able to taste. I don't even drink Dasani. I don't even drink Aquafina anymore, bro. Because when I did it on a strict diet basis, the water tastes like it had chemicals in it. It was weird. I was like, maybe I had bad water. So I'm like, maybe the bottle. You know, you leave water in the heat, and then you try.
And it changes a little bit.
Yeah, like it's water tank. I'm like, probably a bad water, right? So I went in the cooler and I just got a little cool Aquafina. I said, okay, this should taste better. Fam. Same thing. And I detoxed because I went to the well water for like 3 weeks and I didn't drink nothing but well water. That's it. And I was still on my diet. You feel me? So like, I feel like all of that just started to dilute out of my system and everything was real expensive. Man, but long story short, man, I don't think people realize how dangerous a lot of the foods and stuff is unless they get it away. I think once you take it away and have them stop eating that stuff is how they're gonna really see it. You know what I'm saying? I think what you said was true because you narrowed your food list down to the point if it ain't on that list, I ain't even gonna eat it.
Yeah, because it's not beneficial to your body. And like going back to you said with vegans and vegetarians, like I think that people get it confused. Like just because you're vegan and vegetarian don't mean that you don't have to hit your macro goals.
Facts.
When you vegan, vegetarian, and you're hitting your protein goals, you're hitting your carb goals, your fat goals, you're fine. And that's why I tell people to stop calorie counting. Use your macros. You can use macros with vegan, pescatarian, carnivore diet. You can use your macros. Use your macros. You're not gonna look like a fucking stick. You're gonna look like you're supposed to look. And if you train with it, you get what you want.
I love that, man. Like, and I always say, like, your calories is more so about what your weight is. You know what I'm saying? Your macros is more like what your body want to look like. So if you're trying to be all nice and toned, have a nice six-pack, whatever like that, and grow your muscle, go for your macros. You got to count those macros. And I think that's what most people are looking at. Most people are looking at, I just want to look good. You got to know how to count your proteins, your fats, and your carbs.
Well, that's most important. Like I tell people, if you work off macros, you'll always hit your calorie goals. But if you work off calories, you'll never hit your macro goals. You can go eat a Big Mac and fry, you hit your calorie goals. But if you eat your macros based on your protein, fats, and carbs, that calorie goal will always be met. You will never miss it. It's mathematically correct. It's like 2 + 2 = 4. It don't.
Yeah. No, that's a fact, man. Hey, you spitting today, man. Oh, I gotta go to these comments, yo. They tearing it up, man. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to my man D, man. What's going on with you, bro? Hey, what's going on? What's up, R-Fit? I see y'all in the building. What's going on, Mace, my dog? Hey, man, we got some good dog work today, bro. That boxing had me sweating, man. Like, I just left boxing, bro. So it was crazy intense. Hey, man,
let's go.
In the building. Yeah. So what? So we talk about macros, man. I do the same thing, bro. Like I use Lose It app, so now I keep track of my proteins, my fats, my carbs. So like, what is something that you daily do as far as your macro counting goes? Oh, I think it went out again. Say something.
Yeah, go ahead. I had something called the charity pickup, man. You know how they call. They keep calling until you answer the phone.
Okay. I was saying, so for as a daily task, like what's a daily task that you do to stay consistent with your macro counts?
Oh, my macro count. I mean, I'm very simple, bro. I eat the same shit every day, basically. But my non-negotiables, y'all will see if some of you follow me on Instagram. My non-negotiable, I get up every morning. but whether it's 4 or 5 a.m. and I'm doing my cardio, depending on what time my first line is, I do my cardio 30 minutes and then I do my 50 burpees. Then I get my dogs right, and then I eat my breakfast, and then I on to my first line. But my first meal is usually always eggs. I'll usually do 8 ounces of egg whites and 2 whole eggs. And depending on what day it is, I'll do 2 pieces of turkey bacon, or not. I won't do any turkey bacon. But that's usually my first meal. Second meal is always protein shake. Third meal, I do 6 ounces of fish, and I'll do veggies, whether that be cucumber slices or I'll do zucchini. The past month and a half, I've lowered my carbs a lot, but I've still seen the same density in my muscles. I usually do like more of a carb cycle. So on my regular prep, on a Monday, I might have 4 cups of carbs.
Gotcha.
Keep the protein the same. Tuesday, I might do 3 cups of carbs, add 1 serving of fat. Wednesday, 2 cups of carbs, add 2 servings of fat. Thursday, same thing, 1 cup of carbs and add 3 servings of fat. So if you notice the pattern, when I have carbs, I don't have fat. When I have fat, I don't have carbs. And I tell people that's how you get fat, by eating things, carbs and fat, because at the end of the day, they're both energy sources. So you got your macros, you got protein, carbs, and fat. Protein is simply used to rebuild the muscle. Your fat and your carbs are used as an energy source. It uses it as fuel. So if you think about it as having gas and diesel in your car. Yeah. It's not going to burn both of them. So just like carbs and fat, if you get a muffin usually has 50 grams of carbs and about 23 grams of fat. You're not going to process that and make it effectively work for you and your workout. I don't care what workout you're doing. Something's going to get stored as fat. So I tell people that's the difference between like a keto diet, high fat, high protein, low carb. Regular diet for me, high carb, high protein, low fat, depending on what you're trying to do. So mine varies, but like for me now, I just run through sample preps. So I'm not doing a show till next year, but I will run through my last prep, and I'll run through it phase by phase until I get to the final phase. I won't do a peak week. So yeah. That's what keeps me right. I never just go off of nothing. That really doesn't suit well for me since I've been bodybuilding. I like to be on a regimen. I like to be on a schedule. I rarely eat when my family eats just because they have DoorDash as well. Now sometimes I might get, if it's some fish or something, I get a fish sandwich or something like that, but I rarely like eating out because if like I said yesterday, what was going on with me, I had a little food poisoning, and like 90% of my meals I cook. I cook 3 to 4 times a day. Bro. And that's just, I like fresh food.
I'm the same, bro. I bought my they be laughing at me at work, bro. I brought my air fryer to work.
Yeah, there you go. You want fresh fish. You want your stuff fresh.
I'm the same as you, bro. I cook like 4 meals a day. I literally cook 4 times a day. For breakfast, bro, I got the air fryer. I put my plant-based sausage in there. I have my chickpeas. I put it in a little rice cooker. Boom, easy. That's my breakfast. And I cook again. I put some rice. I put my wild rice in there, and then I have my little mushrooms. I put them in the air fryer, season up. Boom, that's my protein. You feel me? That's my carbs. I can do it all at work. So they know when I'm at work. They be like, man, it smells good in this kitchen. Kobe must be working today.
Definitely he is. He's trying to make sure y'all try to take up the new form of eating lunch instead of eating what they eat. Like I said, people don't do what they do because you're gonna end up looking like them.
Man, listen, I done changed my whole work. Like even my coworkers, bro, I tell them, I say, listen, y'all can use the same stuff that I use. So that way, whenever they come in, they don't have to feel like they can bring something unhealthy. Nah, put your stuff in the freezer like I do. Take it out, cook it. That way you got something healthy to eat. And so that changed the trajectory of like the people that I work around. Now they're like, I'm trying to do more and do healthy stuff too. And so I love doing that. You feel me? And that's what I want to help do for the rest of everybody else. Like, y'all can do the same thing. All it just takes is a little thought idea. Shit, just roll with that shit.
Exactly. That's why we're here, though, man. We're here to motivate, inspire, and to set an example for other people. Like I said, it's always one person in the family that changes the generational curse. My dad lost about 40-some pounds just because of my lifestyle change. My mom dropped weight because of my lifestyle change. You and your coworkers, you probably helped them drop weight. And I tell people, don't let the insecurities of others take you away from your main objective. And your main objective is to eat healthy. If you eat healthy long enough, they'll respect it. That's all. But you have to stay consistent. If you're not consistent, you in and out, and you trying to tell them what to do, they ain't gonna listen to you. But if you stay consistent on what you do and how you do it, like me, I rarely miss. Yesterday was one day that I missed. I rarely miss. That's why I post how I post. I was just talking to another guy earlier today. I said, because as soon as I make an excuse, that's going to give the next person an excuse not to work out. Oh, Trey didn't work out today. No. I got it in, and I saw you up the street, brother. You know what I mean? Exactly. So for me, it's an example. My ego is based on not how I look, how I feel, but how I want others to look and how I want others to feel. It goes past me.
I like that.
It goes way past me. I don't work out just for me. I work out because I know other people are watching me. Right. You got 3 people, bro, all the way. When you're at the gym, you got 3 people. You got somebody that's hating on you. You got somebody that wants you to win. And then you got somebody that wants to learn from you. So with all those 3 people, you have to do what you have to do. You got to do it right. Because you got this young guy learning from you. He's counting your reps, trying to figure out how many tricep extensions do I do. So when I go over there, I can do what he do so I can look like him. You got another person that's cheering you on, talking about, I know Trey going to get more than 10. Oh, you bust out 15. He like, hell yeah. And then you got this hater over there, and what to do like 9 on this one. Boom, bitch, I did 15.
Yeah.
So it's always a reason to be great. It's little to no reason not to be 100%, 110% you.
Bro, that's me in the gym, bro. I'll be like me and my boys, man. Shout out to Coach T, man. Like we'll get it in, and like I'll ask him like I'm trying to do like 15 reps. He's like, all right, cool, let's do it. So I mess around. I won't tell him. I'll do like 20 reps. You know what I'm saying? And he counting because he know.
He's counting. Everybody counting, boy.
Now I done said 15, but see, he done got 20. Man, shit, I got a goddamn. I got like
22.
Yeah, so that's how it is. And what's crazy is what you said is true. It's either people hating on you, they learning from you, like I said, or they like say they want you to be great. Everybody else looking around, they like, shoot, them boys getting it in. And then you'll see somebody watching. Man, we was working out. What was it? Thursday? No, it was Tuesday. We was working out chest, and so we was getting it in, bro. Matter of fact, we had did a superset. So we did cables, and then on the other side, they got the little triceps. So we did both cables and triceps, bro. We had a dude that been watching us the whole time, and we've been talking about him too. Like, oh, buddy, been watching us for a while, and so we were in the 4th workout. That was the 4th workout. Man, he finally had the guts to come up like, hey, man, how long y'all using it? I said, man, we're going to be here for a while. He said, y'all might work in with you. I said, I already knew you was going to work in with. I see you over there.
Come on.
And we just started busting out like, he said, man, I've been watching y'all, bro. And I'm like, I got to get it in. I said, man, strap it in, man. Let's go.
And that's the gym culture we need to have more, man. I love this type of gym culture. I don't like when, like it was the one incident in Crunch Fitness. I'm always smiling. I'm always, giving people good vibes. Hey, you want to know how to do that better? Just ask me. I'm not going to go intrude on you, but it was this lady, she was on the pull-up jump. She was on the phone. She was off and on. And I went over there. I was like, hey, can we work in between sets? She said, no.
What?
I'm like, yeah, she really made something out of it. And it just let me know that, man, some people aren't always there for everybody. Like, yeah, it was a sad situation. Because I was like, bro, like,
so you
like no other
and doing it for no
literally, yeah. When you can't do 30 straight, come on, girl. You can't do 30 pull-ups straight. Do your 10, rest. I go to knock mine out. You can jump on right after. You know what I mean? And it was just like, I don't know if she thought I was trying to be like this boastful guy, but I'm like, just because I look like that don't mean I'm acting like that. Don't, know. Wow. I guess you thought I was meathead. I don't know, but yeah.
That's insane. I ain't never had nobody tell me no. Like, nah.
Yeah. It was a very surprise. I was like, no. So I waited. We waited. And bro, did you know she still just sat over there? And then when she took a little break, I tried to get on there. She doggone did like this movement. I say, all right. I say, hey, y'all need to come over here and get up, man. I say, man, I'm not going to call my damn wife. Yeah. I say, because I ain't got time. I'll call my wife up here, man.
Oh, my God, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. If my homeboy would have seen that hit, I'm like, chick, you need to go. I'm about to get myself.
Yeah, because we all in there with the same goal, man. We all trying to get better. We all trying to get stronger. We all fail at what we're doing. That's why I love the gym, because you go there, you're gonna fail every day. Just like life, you're gonna fail, but do you quit going? No, you go back the next day just like you're 185. You didn't quit going because you couldn't get it the first day. Right. You kept going, and now you're gonna keep going for your next goal. That's
crazy, bro. And I'm glad we talked about that gym culture, bro, because This gym coach is getting insane. Like
Yeah.
I seen some posts, bro. I seen some people working out, and like you know how you'll get it in, right? Like let's say if you're writing about the dumbbells, now you know they got a row of dumbbells, and they always have a mirror right there.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember I was doing shoulder press. I'm over just getting it in shoulder press. I'm looking at myself, right? Why shorty walking in front of me, and you know how the shorts be like riding up.
Yeah.
This girl walked right in front of me, bro, and started doing RDLs, bro. Like literally. And I'm talking about, and of course the butt was facing me. I'm like,
yeah. Like, come on, girl. Come on, man. Hey, even if I did want you, I don't want you because look how you acting. Like, don't nobody want no woman that's gonna do that in front of a man like that. Like, come on, man. Y'all listen up, ladies. No, we don't like that. We're doing that at work.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, I mean, I'm married, so I don't go in there for that no way. But like some of my homeboy, I was like, bro, this shit look nasty, man. Like have some fucking, you know, woman about yourself, man. You can't go. You can't do that. Have some class.
And ladies, man, if y'all please take notes of this. We know what y'all doing. We know what y'all doing.
Yeah.
That shit really ain't cool because we looking at you like, yeah, you really not about to take it seriously. So I don't know if your goal is to try to catch somebody, and if it is, it ain't gonna be the kind of catch you thinking about because
it ain't. It's gonna be this. That's why you doing it because you doing the wrong stuff. That's why you ain't got nobody.
Exactly. You showing me what I'm not gonna pick. Like I ain't
exactly
like that. Thank you for scratching you off the list. I don't even want to now.
Imagine getting a chick like that, and you say you ain't going to the gym today. Think about the stress you got to think about. When is she doing RDLs in front of that dude when they ain't there? Man, you must be out your mind. Yeah, had a brother stress all the way out. No, my homeboy good.
Yeah. That's a L. She taking an L, bro. Like you already know. How they get you is how they exit out. It's all
exactly.
Nah,
you right, bro. But that's crazy that she did that. That's crazy.
She definitely did, bro. And I was really shocked because like I never seen it. Well, I guess I shouldn't be shocked, but I ain't never seen the chick before. And then, like I said, just walk right in front. I'm like, this girl crazy, man.
She gotta let you know she's new here. My name is RDL.
And there's so many ways now. And now, granted, I can talk to people in the gym. Like, you know, when you work out, you see people, right? So when you see a familiar face, you might just, you know, give them a little, you know, hey, but you know, how you doing? You know, and this, you know, you can see a vibe from there. And then, you know, you keep it rolling. But yeah, I'll be seeing people's stuff that they post on IG. And I'm like, man, they get a little suspect. Like I seen a chick, man, she was doing squats in a pair of heels.
Come on, man.
Now, I think it was cap. I don't think that's what they do on a normal. But the point is that they posting this. And I'm like, there's no man,
the attention is out of hand.
Right. Exactly. You know what was on that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's out of hand, bro. It's literally out of hand. That's why, like, recently I've been trying to, you know, with my motivation, I'm trying to just teach, you know, because it's so many people to just show their muscles. Yeah, a lot of people got six packs, a lot of people got a good physique, but what can you bring to your audience that's going to help them be better?
Yeah.
They can look at you, they can look at you all day and just say, oh, yeah, good, you look good, but what can you bring? What kind of knowledge are you giving out to the community? You know, and that's where I am right now, giving out knowledge, giving out people something that's actual beneficial that they can take with them to the gym. How-to videos, you know, you want a bigger chest, do this right here. How do I eat better? What's the best way to meal prep? You know, just different things like that. So people, because it's simple to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The stuff that comes easy to us, we think, oh, no, man, I ain't doing that dumb video. But then when you do it, and the engagement that you get, you're like, dang, a lot of people didn't know this. Because this is our field. It's like a doctor. Like, they have their field, and we don't know everything about that. So when they tell us, and we're surprised, we're like, oh, yeah. So it's important to be able to give even the little jewels out because you never know what kind of audience you have. You have audience as young as 10, 12 years old. You got to tell them what a bicep is. They just know a muscle.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to really let people know what you're talking about so they can understand and, you know, just connect with you on a different level.
That's 100%. Like, and the type of different workouts, because most people, like, if they do a bicep workout, they just doing a bunch of stuff, but they don't necessarily know what they're working out. Like, you can work you can work your biceps to look like larger here for the PK, but you can also make it look larger width wise. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can work like that, but people don't. I guess they don't really know that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I kind of have to take a step back because, like, we're used to it, so we know what to do and know how to structure. I don't think the average person, and I personally think if the average person really wants to, completely change their physique, I really think they should get a trainer. I would say get a trainer. Just get a trainer so you know what you're doing.
Bro, I recommend like me. I have a coach. I've always had a coach, and I'm a coach. But you have to have that accountability. And what I think most people's issue is, most gym goers, y'all listen to this. The biggest issue is not having a plan. See, when I write out my plans for my 12-week savage, for my whatever plan I do, I'm going to give you a plan. When you get done with that day, take your ass out, leave. You should not be still working out if it's not on the list. Follow the plan, go home, eat your food, come back the next day. Now you got the day 2. Finish day 2, get out and come back in. Now, you got people that don't come with a plan. They're hitting legs, chest, back, biceps, going back to hit arms again, and then wondering why they can't work out on Tuesday. Your whole damn body, so you just did everything but didn't even give it a break.
Exactly.
So I tell people, use the plan. Like, let someone help you structure your day. Like, for me, my plans are all custom. So whether you work out at home, whether you work out at Crunch Fitness, whether you work out at Planet Fitness, I'm going to have your plan. Whether you have Peloton and you just have dumbbells at the house, we're going to work a plan. Whether you're vegan, whether you're pescatarian, I'm going to have a nutrition plan that suits your needs based on how you do on a daily basis. And I think that's bad. Man, get you a coach. Get you a coach. Get you somebody to know what they're doing, though. Get you a coach.
Yeah, because it's some of them that be trying to flex and be, they be pump faking. Like, they think they're a coach.
Man, tell me about it.
Like, come on now. Like, do you
like
really?
For me, like, I like all my stuff to be professional. I got an app, so all my workouts are on the app. You're never gonna get anything from me in an email or on a piece of paper. You're gonna go right on your phone, just like you do when you texting doing a workout. You go to my app, and then you'll find your workout. Go to the nutrition part. You'll find out what you're eating, how much it is, weight wise, and check it. If you're out to eat and you say, "Hey Trey, I need you to change this up for me," I'm gonna do it on the front, and you'll get it right there. So it's different levels to it, and it's different things that people understand that people are paying for and not getting the value for.
Facts. That's facts. Where can they find your app, and what's the name of the app?
So my app, I use my PT Help, so it goes through my own like website or whatnot. But the only way you get on my app is that if you get on a plan with me. So you get on a plan with me, and I invite you to my app. But once you get invited to the app, then you have access to the app. You can't just go and download it and just jump on there because that's not going to help you out. You get with me, send me an email, get on a plan, and then from there you get an invite, and then we'll figure out whether you get a nutrition plan, training and nutrition, or just training plan. But my training plan comes with nutrition. So you'll have everything from 5 to 6 meals, how many other meals you eat a day. I try to go with what you're going on the first week, and then we switch it up every 2 weeks. Workout wise, switch up every 2 weeks. We get you a baseline, and then we go from there.
Facts. That's facts, man. Yo, this was a great topic, man. I got to bring you back on. You said so much, bro. I really have so much to break down. Like, it's. I don't think an hour is enough. You know what I'm saying?
It really is. It really is, because at the end of the day, it's a lot involved in becoming a better version of yourself. But like, first thing first, man, you got to change the mental. You got to change the way you perceive things. You got to change the way you do things. You can't try to push things that you don't even have inside of you. So first of all, get two together. Look in the mirror and admire the person that's in the mirror. If you're going to the pool and you got a t-shirt on, you don't admire yourself. I don't care how much money you make. If you're making money but not having healthy goals, you're not on point. If you got healthy goals and you're not making money, something not adding up. You should all be whole, especially as a man. As a man, we have to put up with so much more stuff in this world that it's just like you have to be able to be a walking example for your wife, for your kids, whoever's around you. You got to be the friend that gets your other friends to stop drinking. You got to be the friend that gets your other friends to stop smoking. You got to be that friend who has come from a place that's deep dark, that's so fucking bad that nobody ever thought that you would come out, and you came out on top.
Yep.
You know, and that's where I come from. I come from a place that, you know, I've had stuff, didn't have stuff, had stuff, lost it all, had to come back. And now I'm in a place where, shit, I got 2 Teslas. Like, I'm doing what other people want to do. Like, find somebody that's doing something that you like to do. Find the person that fits your mode, fits your cool, fits your fly. If I'm fly enough, if I'm cool enough, if you like the way I operate with my family, if you like the way I've been married 20 years, I got 2 kids, you know, if you like that, talk with me. Let me help you become a better version of yourself. I've been to prison. I've done that shit. I've smoked weed. I used to pop pills. I used to drink liquor. Like, I did all that shit. But right now, I'm at a different point in my life, and I can show you how to do it. I can show you how to do it and still be cool. A lot of people don't think that they can still have that same swag because, man, I got to drink. I got to go out to. No, you don't, bro. You ain't got to go get that bottle. You ain't got to go show nobody nothing. You got to prove to yourself in the mirror that you are who you think you are. Because once that says in, can't nobody tell you shit. Can't nobody tell me nothing about me, man.
Bro, they just not.
You can't say Trai. Yeah, and that's what I tell people. People go around like they're tough and they bad. Well, you're not hard. You hurt.
You hurt.
You hurt.
It really hurt.
And once you figure that out, because I did the same thing. I would walk around, thought money defined me, thought my cars defined me. I thought my material shit defined me. I thought when I went out to the club and I got all these handshakes and all this shit, that's who I was. But inside, I was hiding behind the real person that I was trying to be, but I just couldn't break it. You can't break it. So when you realize that you are a bitch, that you are soft, that you don't know how to take on responsibility, that you don't know how to be accountable, accept that shit. Accept it, and then find a way to get through it. And once you accept who you are, you can get past it. But if you don't ever accept your shortcomings and your downfall and your vices, you know, everybody has vices. You got to accept that you got those vices. And the best thing to do, like with me, recently just being vulnerable with everybody. Letting everybody know my past. Because at one point, King, I was ashamed of going to prison. I was ashamed because I know how society is and how they judge you. Shit, I'm a felon. I ain't got no choice but to be great. I can't go to nobody's job and be like, hey, can you hire me? First thing you're going to say is, man, you got a criminal record? Yeah, I do. But I got a degree. I got a family. I can work hard. I'm smart. I had an IT position for 6 years, but they don't see that. First thing they see is felon. But now I'm proud of that shit. Because it made me the man that I am today, bro. I would sell drugs. I would do all that shit again to be the man that I am today.
Yeah, it's the process, bro.
No cap. No, I would sit 123 days in that hole again to be strong mentally like I am today.
Yeah, and that's a fact, man. And I love the fact that you took that process, because a lot of people would take that process and not necessarily learn from it. They'll lose from it. So they'll
use it as an excuse.
And they'll use it, right? That's what I'm saying. They'll lose it. And so for me, making an excuse, that means you taking an L. Like, ain't no excuse with me. Okay, granted, I am who I am. That's who God meant for you to be. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take what you have. And that's like you said, bro, you gotta use what you have and utilize that and use that as fuel. And that's same thing, man. I had to take that fuel, man. I said, listen, this is my life. You feel me? This is my path. I'm taking what I have and I'm gonna take it to the top, regardless of whatever shortcomings I had. I'm using that as fuel. And like you said, you have to go back to that place, keep going at it. And that's really how I live today, man. So
because what's for you is for you, no matter what. Like, God does things. It's like even when we get sick yesterday, I'll take that. I never take an L as an L. I never be like, oh man, I just lost out. No, maybe I needed to sit down. Maybe I was gonna be out last night driving and getting in a wreck. Maybe I didn't need to be outside yesterday. Maybe I didn't need to get to the gym yesterday. You have to use everything as there's a purpose. God doesn't make mistakes on nothing.
That's right.
And He don't make no mistakes. But He will still put you through the same things if you don't learn from it. He'll still put you through that bad relationship. If you don't learn, you need to get another man or another woman. He'll put you through the same shit. He'll have that man keep cheating on you. If you don't understand, you got to move on. That's his life.
Take note.
That's life.
Take note, ladies.
That's life. I mean, it's life. And it's sad, but it's like the stuff you don't want to do are the things you need to do. Like I've always heard, like I've been reading 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That voice you always hear in your head, bro, that voice is telling you not to do this. Hey, you know you need to go to the gym. Hey, bro, you know you don't need to take that drink. That to me is the authentic voice of God. If you just listen to that voice, you're going to be okay. But if you keep running from it, you're gonna keep going through the same shit, bro. Whatever that voice keeps coming in, because y'all hear it. Yeah, I used to hear it. I hear mine was stop smoking, bro. Bro, you don't need the weed. Bro, stop smoking, bro. And then I finally stopped, and now guess where? The voice is gone. Now I'm waiting on a new voice to tell me what's next to do. You know what I mean? So you gotta, all the answers are right here, but you gotta listen. You gotta sit down and listen to it.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like the angel and the devil on the shoulders. Like we see it as kids in cartoons. You hear all these different voices, but you know the right one is clear enough. But it's like, are you gonna focus on it, or you just gonna like, nah, I'm gonna go over this way? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that voice is always uncomfortable. Yeah, that voice is always uncomfortable. It's always what you don't want to do. It's always like that. But uncomfortableness and resistance brings strength. Once you accept that and you go ahead and do what's uncomfortable, you move differently. Your confidence is going up because you've got past that hurdle. Like me running hurdles, you get past that hurdle and you're on to the next. They don't stop coming.
Yep.
It just be a different one. It might be a different height. It might be a little farther away, but it's coming.
Yep.
But if you don't listen to it, you're going to be stuck right behind that hurdle. It's going to keep popping up.
Yep. Man, that's a bar, man. Listen, this was a Sunday. I don't know if y'all went to church today, but this was church. I don't know if y'all, this was a sermon. You feel me? We got Pastor Trai Diggs in the building.
Hey, no lie, man. Hey, but like I tell people, you can see it in God's terms as good, and it's God and the devil, or you can see high frequency and low frequency. However you see it, it has its place. And if you're vibrating on low frequency, that means you're vibrating with negative vibes. You're never going to see solutions. If you vibrate on high frequency, you vibrate off what God has for you, you're always going to see a solution to any problem. It's not going to be a problem for you. It's going to be like, okay, well, so what's the solution?
Yeah. Yep. That's 100%. It's like that's what the evil feeds on. The evil feeds on negativity. Once you react to that negativity and you're giving it energy, low key. And like I saw a post today talking about how you should not react to this negative energy. I don't know if you saw what was going with the Olympics, what did they do? They had remade this Last Supper or something like that, but it was like some demonic stuff going on. And everybody was just talking about it. Like now, I saw it, but I ain't paying no mind because I just knew what it was. I said, I know what they doing out here.
Yeah.
Everybody making a big deal, and now the post was talking about how that's what they wanted. They wanted the reaction. Wanted everybody to feed into it. I don't pay no mind. What I feed into really is positivity, man. I feed into what I know is what's real. And even though it may be I know it's positive because I know I'm doing the right thing. That's how I know I'm on that right trajectory with it.
Yeah. Well, high vibrations and positive vibes bring positive people around you. You vibrate low energy, negative energy, guess what? You're going to have a whole bunch of people around you with excuses. You're going to have a whole bunch of people letting you know everything you're doing is good, even if it's bad. Oh, man, don't worry about that bill, man. I ain't pay mine either. If you're the leader in your group, if you're the person in your group that everybody feeds off of, if you're that one that's making moves, your biggest vice is their way to get to you. If you drink, guess what they're gonna do? Let me have a drink with you, and you're gonna go right and drink. If your biggest vice is smoking, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna smoke with you. If your biggest vice is eating fried chicken and fried food, guess what they're gonna say? Hey, you want to go eat some? And as long as you're doing it, they feel like they're okay. So in order to get those people away, like I said, follow me if you can't handle me. I vibrate on high vibrations. If you aren't ready for truth and real shit, just go. Just go, because that just gets the bull crap people away from me. I don't want those people away from me because it's energy. Life is about energy, man. Energy and vibration.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man. This quote resonated with me for a long time, and it was master your energy.
Yeah, master your energy. Yeah,
master your own energy. That will take you. Man, listen, this I could really, bro. I could go on for hours, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is like
no lie. Yeah, I mean, me and Clayton, we were almost in 2 hours. Like,
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm gonna bring you back on because like I feel like we need a part 2 because like I asked some people I was asking. It wasn't the Last Supper. I'm not sure what it was. It was some remake about it, but. Yeah, my people, they know. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be back on, man, because this definitely is something that people need, man.
Yeah, get your feedback, and I'll answer some questions, based on my experiences and what I know about life, fitness, and just even marriage relationship questions, man. I've been through it. My wife, she's a rock, man, and I appreciate her. he went through me through prison. Like that was one of the hardest things you could do. I mean, it's an embarrassment, you know. So,
bro, shout out to your wife, man, because it's not a lot of women that would have stayed in a. Now I don't know how long you went, but like either way, the fact that she stayed, bro, salute. That's straight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man, that's real, man. I'm gonna definitely bring you back, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to K. Shout out to my man Superior, man. We're gonna get you on too, bro. I'm tapping in with everybody, bro. It's been busy. Shout out to my man Ernest in the building. Shout out to Charmaine. You feel me? Yeah. Shout out to Chick. Shout out to Tom.
Y'all shoot me a follow, man. I appreciate y'all for joining in, man. I appreciate that, y'all, for real. Shoot me a follow. I'll follow back. IG at TRAI.DIGGS Trai Diggs. Also website diggsfitness.com. DIGGSfitness.com.
That's perfect. Y'all see it, man. Listen, give Trai a follow. His videos is funny. I don't know if y'all been watching, man, but he keep it real with y'all. Like, man, and he show his stuff, man, because I like to see that because I'm the same way. You got something going, show that. You know what I'm saying? You got to give your best. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely.
At TRAI.Diggs, DIGGS. You dig what I'm saying? You're gonna learn a lot, man. I appreciate you for stopping in on the show. And we gonna
go,
man. So when we exit out, man, we always say when we're faced with an obstacle, what do we do? And normally I have my guests say we rise and we rise. So I'm gonna let you say it as well. So I'm gonna start it off, man. Shout out to everybody, man. We're gonna close it out. Follow us, King Alajuwan 21 on my IG, Rise and Rise Academy on YouTube, Facebook. Follow Trai Diggs at TRAI.DIGGS Diggs. When we're faced with an obstacle, what we do, y'all.
We rise and we rise. Let's go.
I love it, man. Peace, y'all.